That's all from me.
I think it was everything I wanted to beat that. Could do this. What we got though? We got Khora. We got the Magnus, Endura, Diaku.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
Diaku. Magnus. Endura. Alright, watch this, watch this. This is okay. Endura Dual Raza. Okay. Okay, this seems like the oldest weapon in freaking the whole universe right here. But we're gonna go with this, right? We're gonna get that in there, we're gonna get rid of all of that. Right? Then we're just gonna go gladiators. Boom. Boom, boom. Just all three glads. What do you also need? You don't even need anything else. You know what else you need? Slam. No, it's not slam, it's this one. You need this right here. Heavy attack. Boom. Heavy attack slam, right? On this bad boy. Right? Then you go here. You make sure that this has a second build. It doesn't have a second build, right? So you get this. Put this here. You override it. Right? Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. And then take this bad boy, get rid of that, right? Then you do this over, same thing over here. What's that? Boom. No second build. No second build. You know why? Nobody ever runs this. But today we are. I'm gonna take this, and we're gonna put dexterity on that. Boom. There you go. Now, everything's already amalgamated and dexed and gladded. And boom. Now I can play Khora like a freaking gangster. Okay, hold up. I was about to just ruin the whole experience. This sucks, so you have to potato it, right? Why? Because, never mind, I don't know what I'm talking about. You don't have to do that at all. You have to do this on your secondary. You put augers on your secondary. You didn't have to potato that at all. It's just a waste of potato. You put the augers on, now you get more, right? And there's no such thing as primary auger. So then, now that everything's set up, then you go in here, right? Now you have augers on your pistol, right? And it's a stat stick. Oh. Alright, so that's everything you want right there. Boom. I have this I have Khora perfectly set up. Okay. Perfectly set up. I mean, there you go. You don't need anything else on that. Come over, you get this bad boy. Boom. Now, the only thing you're missing is a little bit of parkour velocity from Kratos, and it's as good as the main Khora. And you should be able to carry circuits super hard now.
creatures of the deep void are assaulting the Undercroft, tearing rents in its fabric. Seal them up again, or worse foes than Thrax may emerge. You'll have to be nimble to collect those energy globes, but they are the only means to close the breaches.
Almost stole his things.
Excellent work. Fight on. Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade. If the Void Angels break through the wall, their master will be freed. Do not allow that to happen.
I should have put that. Should pick the corrosive, but that's fine. Foes inflicted with status already too? Bro, this is an influence build too. Last time I got her, I didn't even have a perfect build like I do now, pretty much. Or like almost perfect.
The Void Angels are unrelenting. You are all that is keeping them at bay. Hold fast.
Just, I had an amazing time with the build because the cards that you can get in here absolutely carry. You can do 10 stacks of corrosive.
The rupture is closed. The paradox
immediately
stabilizes.
when you have max build. Just whipping one time. So you're like walking around. 10 stacks of corrosive. What?
Defenses are weakest here. You have done well to reinforce them.
Oh, they're gonna leave. Oh. Just killed it. I'm going anyway, I don't even care. Now this would be nice if it reconnected me with like people that were also stragglers on round 2.
Through the paradox, you now have the chance to undo those defeats. Prepare yourself. A fresh wave approaches.
Yeah, boy. Get down over here.
The enemy musters for a fresh assault. Hold the line.
Yeah, they should definitely add the ESO code when people leave on like round 1.
Your resolve is being tested. Do not falter. No time to rest. Already a new onslaught begins.
So
the enemy has been exhausted. If only for now. I advise you not to be content with merely doing enough. Endurance is defiance. Prove you can endure the Undercroft at its most oppressive. Predicting life support drop point. Support will be scarce. Do not waste it. make extraordinary demands of exceptional people. A true Tenno understands how to combine the elements coursing through their warframes. Prove yourself. Find the crucible and the amphors it needs to create a complex elemental force. Your enemies hoard the amphors the crucibles need. Retrieve them. Toxin and coal are the seeds of the viral elemental force. Throw the needed amphors at the crucible. You have birthed a complex elemental force. Create another. Marry electricity and heat amphors to create radiation. The long-departed scholar would have been impressed with how you've wielded his crucibles today. Will you lay your sword aside? Fight on. Like an infected wound, the paradox breeds defenders out of the raw void. Contain the paradox. Kill the enemy. The spark of victory has been struck. Fight on and fan the flame. Little by little, the madness of the undercroft is curbed. This struggle goes on for as long as you can stand. A corpus jackal. I do not know how it found its way into the undercroft, but it cannot be allowed to report back. A warrior must strike where the foe's armor is weakest. First, bring it down. Then work on keeping it down. Avoid the beams. Now, strike while it's down. You have triggered its defensive precepts. Find where it has fled to. Turn your fury upon what is vulnerable. support. Change
But why
your
you give me
focus.
so many though? I think it's solo, by the way, too. Like, what the hell? Blame BD.
The foe has fallen. Stab it to the heart. Let this victory serve as a warning. Duviri is defended. Leave now or later. But leave you must, for the Undercroft is inexhaustible. Secrets lie buried deep within the Undercroft. The Paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered. Extractor charge expended. Void treasure may now be extracted.
Meowdy partner. Meow D partner. Meow D. Oh boy. Meow D partner. Meow. Where's that from? I made it up. Type in Meowdy partner on YouTube.
Extractor deploying. Void treasure location established. Extractor in place. A new extraction site may now be claimed. Extractor in place. An extractor requires power. Excavator under attack. Your excavator is on the brink of destruction. Excavator lost. Your work wasted. A way out is now open to you, but further buried riches are here for the taking. Do not expect me to tell you when to stop. Judge for yourself. Creatures of the deep void are assaulting the undercroft, tearing rents in its fabric. Seal them up again, or worse foes than Thrax may emerge. Globes of ambient void energy hover around you. Collect them to seal the breaches. The rupture is closed. The paradox stabilizes. Fight on. Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade. Void Angels are unrelenting. You are all that is keeping them at bay. Hold fast. Void Angels break through the wall, their master will be freed. Do not allow that to happen. Has been sealed. Excellent work. Has been held at bay. Congratulations are in order. Do not expect me to tell you when to stop. Judge for yourself. History dictates that this Tenno asset was destroyed in a grave setback to the cause. Let us rewrite that event. Enemies incoming. Stand fast. fiercely. The rains do not relent. Still, the stout bow stands. This battle is already half won. The winds blow fiercely. The rains do not relent. Still, the stout bow stands. Like ashes, the enemy has been scattered to the void. Leave now or later. But leave you must, for the Undercroft is inexhaustible. The longer you can keep this Undercroft manifestation active, the greater the gains for the other side.
Okay. Somebody's like, how'd you get all of this in... How'd you get this building here? Get this, if you ever get Khora at all, and you just have all three weapons, you pretty much just build the build, you know? You build the Khora build correctly. Just like I did before this. You can scroll back on stream and watch the VOD too. Should be public. And see what I did. I made 3 weapons. Whoops.
Support is inbound. Life support is limited. It must not be squandered. goes on for as long as you can stand. Crucibles. Bizarre contraptions left behind from the time of Scholar's Landing. Master their alchemy to understand the elemental forces you wield. Locate a crucible. You found a crucible. Now, liberate the necessary amphors from your enemies. The forces of heat and electricity unleash radiation when combined. Find an amphor and throw it at the crucible. A new element is born. Find the next crucible. A magnetic crucible. Find electricity and cold amphors. To know that even in the depths of the Undercroft, the laws of alchemical science remain unbroken.
When you do it faster than like a whole team.
I advise you not to be content with merely doing enough. The Undercroft seethes with Thrax's violence. Burn it out with force. Destroy every enemy you find. Staggered, but not yet defeated. Persist. The battle is won, the paradox tamed. It is my duty to make extraordinary demands of exceptional people. The Jackal. A graceless machine with no business here. Dispatch it and move on. The body is well armored. The limbs, less so. Do not hesitate to attack when an opening presents itself. Evade. You can attack later. You have an opportunity. Take it. The foe flees before your onslaught. Hunt it down. Something is shielding it from harm. Find out what.
Something's shielding it from harm. Straight up. Chicken pox. It's straight up chicken pox. That's what it is.
Seek out what protects it.
I wish they had casting speed shard or cards. Oh my god, if they had casting speed cards right now. Yeah, they wouldn't. They probably wouldn't add it this late. Like this game mode has been around for so long. Well, yeah, like they have all this stuff. I mean, honestly, though, these older game modes, I mean, this isn't that old, though. It could get new stuff. It just probably won't. They haven't changed anything about it in like a while.
It will not get up again.
Still though.
Finish it. Jackal destroyed. More will follow, no doubt. Some nightmares recur. Will you lay your sword aside and rest? Or fight on? Secrets lie buried deep within the Undercroft. The Paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered. Extractor is out of power. A void treasure has been located. Enemies are assaulting your excavator. Extractor deploying. Marking Void Treasure Extraction Site. Extractor deploying. I sense another void treasure. Extractor in place. Allowed the enemy to destroy an excavator. Excavator is almost destroyed. Secrets lie buried deep within the Undercroft. The paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered. Extractor deploying. Void Treasure Extraction Site. Extractor in place. Excavator is severely damaged. Protect it or lose it. Excavator lost. Your work wasted. Excavator is severely damaged. Protect it or lose it. You have gained much. If you choose, you may now leave. Do not expect me to tell you when to stop. Judge for yourself. The void angels that roost in the Zariman are breaking into the Undercroft. Repair the damage to keep them at bay. The ruptures can be closed, but only if you collect enough ambient void energy. Seize the globes that float nearby. Void Angels are unrelenting. You are all that is keeping them at bay. Hold fast. Fight on. Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade. The rupture is closed. The paradox stabilizes. Void Angels break through the wall, their master will be freed. Do not allow that to happen.
It's looking like
a breach has been sealed. Excellent work. Smallest breach in the wall may become a gaping wound. Thanks to you, that will not now happen. Leave now or later. But leave you must, for the Undercroft is inexhaustible. This Tenno asset is destined to be destroyed by hostile forces. Intervene and change its fate. Enemies incoming. Stand fast.
this is what it feels like to defend. Y'all know what's inside of this? I know what's inside of this. What level am I on right now? Like the hang. 6,000.
No time to rest. Already a new onslaught begins. This battle is already half won. The enemy musters for a fresh assault. hold the line. Like ashes, the enemy has been scattered to the void. I advise you not to be content with merely doing enough. Your presence is enough to hold the paradox at bay, but the environment itself will fight to choke you out.
What? Almost got solo damage or level cap. That's how good this builder is.
Prepare to receive life support. Periodically, life support will appear. Use it only as you must. long as you can stand. A true Tenno understands how to combine the elements coursing through their warframes. Prove yourself. Find the Crucible and the amphors it needs to create a complex elemental force. You found a Crucible. Now, liberate the necessary amphors from your enemies. Whether on your weapons or in the Crucible, toxin and cold amphors will create a viral elemental force. The enemy forces down. Take the amphors and hurl them at the Crucible. Finished. A new Crucible hungers for elements. Even in the Undercroft, toxin and cold create a viral elemental force. Replicate these elemental combinations as you modify your weapons and warframes. It is my duty to make extraordinary demands of exceptional people. Confront the maddened ones who walk the Undercroft, the shadows of armies that do not yet exist. Ensure they never become fully real. Do not relent. The battle has barely begun. You have calmed the storm. Return to the world above. Will you lay your sword aside and rest? Or fight on? The Jackal may have been sent to explore Duviri. And sure, it never returns. The body is well armored. The limbs, less so.
This is gonna be terrible.
First, bring it down. Then work on keeping it down.
Honestly, I think I just melee influenced it.
You have an opportunity.
I don't even think like I did damage. Like real damage.
The foe flees before your onslaught. Hunt it down. It has support. Change your focus.
Oh, yeah. Skirted out of there.
Turn your fury upon what is vulnerable.
Well, I made the level cap. What is that sound? That sound is Overguard falling, which gives you temporary invincibility. Or if my shield's falling too. It could be either.
Skill has triumphed over mere machinery. You have done well. I advise you not to be content with merely
I didn't want to do that
doing
one.
enough.
But it's just excavation though. I win excavation no matter what.
Secrets lie buried deep within the undercroft.
This is gonna be annoying
The
and
paradox provides the means
max
to
level.
extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered. An extractor is out of power. Excavator is on the brink of destruction.
What?
You allowed the enemy to destroy an excavator.
Just don't be one of those days.
Secrets lie buried deep within the undercroft. The paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered. Extractor in place. You allowed the enemy to destroy an excavator.
Beast of Thrax.
Secrets lie buried deep within the undercroft. The paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered. Extractor deploying. Excavator is almost destroyed.
What?
Excavator lost. Your work wasted. Secrets lie buried deep within the Undercroft. The paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered. Extractor deploying. Excavator is severely damaged. Protect it or lose it. Extractor charge expended. You allowed the enemy to destroy an excavator. Secrets lie buried deep within the Undercroft. The paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered. Extractor in place. Treasure location established. Extractor in place. A new void treasure may now be extracted. Your excavator is on the brink of destruction.
Someone's already dead, I
Excavator
believe.
lost. Your work wasted.
What do you want from me? What? Oh boy, this is what you don't do excavation at this level. Unless you have like a godly team. Like a limbo or something.
Extractor deploying. A new extraction site may now be claimed. Excavator is almost destroyed. You allowed the enemy to destroy an excavator. Extractor in place. Sense another void treasure. Your excavator is on the brink of destruction. Excavator lost. Your work wasted. Extractor deploying. A void treasure has been located. Excavator is severely damaged. Protect it or lose it. Excavator lost. Your work wasted. Extractor in place. Void treasure has been located. Excavator is almost destroyed. You allowed the enemy to destroy an excavator. A way out is now open to you, but further buried riches are here for the taking. Do not expect me to tell you when to stop. Judge for yourself. The paradox has drawn void angels to besiege the Undercroft. Undo what their claws have done. Or Duviri may fall to something worse even than Thrax. The void can heal as well as harm. Gather the floating spheres and take them to the ruptures. The rupture is closed. The paradox stabilizes. Fight on. Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade. Void Angels are unrelenting. You are all that is keeping them at bay. Hold fast. The breach has been sealed. Excellent work. Void Angels break through the wall, their master will be freed. Do not allow that to happen. Defenses are weakest here.
No defense, no defense. There we go. Let's go.